What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, bringing you the best of all things gaming Monday to Friday. Today we have two videos for you. I'm not sure if the second video is actually going to be a live stream or a live commentary or a standard commentary. I haven't decided yet, but the second video will be on Fallout 4 as it is Fallout Friday, which is a brand new thing here on the channel. But I wanted to include some Call of Duty content today as well, just in case there's some people out there that watch me just for the Call of Duty content. Well, I'd like to make a Call of Duty video every Monday to Friday as well. So we're still going to be making Call of Duty videos, but we're also getting into new stuff. So make sure you're on the lookout for that Fallout 4 video coming out a little bit later today. We're probably going to restart the campaign and just go for it like right off the bat. I might even do a live stream for like an hour or 2 hours or something like that. Just a short live stream of the beginning of the game for the first Fallout Friday, but we will be getting into more commentaries and stuff like that on that game. For now, let's talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because I know that some of you guys aren't interested in other games and stuff. So we are doing some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 today. We're in CoD Challenged, and I'm going to tell you guys how to get your Thermite kills a little bit faster. So every lethal and tactical in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 has a challenge for it. You have to get kills with your frag grenades and your semtexes and your combat axes and your concussion grenades and your flashbangs. You have to flashbang or concuss enemies and then get the kills. You have to do something for basically every piece of equipment in the entire game, and the Thermite kills are no different. You're going to have to get 300 kills with your Thermite grenades. That doesn't mean somebody that's damaged by a Thermite grenade. That means the Thermite grenade actually has to kill the enemy, and that can be very hard because the Thermite grenades in this game suck balls. They are just terrible. The Thermite grenades are awful in this game. They do like the initial damage does like, I think it's 20 damage or like 25 damage, and then it does like 5 damage every consecutive second or something like that. It's very, very weak. The Thermite grenades can't even get a direct hit kill in one hit marker in hardcore. So it's very, very hard to get 300 kills with your Thermite grenades. But if you kind of take my advice that I'm about to give you and head into hardcore, head into these certain game modes and use your Thermite grenades in this way, I'm sure you'll be able to get it done pretty quickly. Like, I got my Thermite kills. Once I dedicated myself to it, once I set up my classes, played the right game modes, I pretty well got my 300 Thermite kills in like 2 days, maybe 3 days. I was just really dedicated to getting these kills, and I stopped caring about my KD. I stopped caring about winning the games. I was just like, as long as I can throw my Thermite grenades and get my kills, I'm going to be happy. So this is what you're going to have to do to get your Thermite kills. You're going to have to go into hardcore, obviously. You can't even get a kill with these things in core if you tried. You'd have to hit them directly, have the impact hit, have the explosion hit them, and then have like 4 consecutive seconds of them standing in the flames. It would be ridiculous to try and get this done in core. So you're going to head into hardcore. Jesus, if I could talk today. So head into hardcore, head into domination. Damn it, I still can't talk. Head into domination, where the enemies will be grouped around certain spots, like the domination points. Like B-Dom is just like the greatest thing ever for getting your Thermite kills in hardcore, because you know that that's where the enemies are going to go. You can get doubles and triples and quad kills off of the objectives. If you know that they're capturing an objective, which the announcer will tell you about, you can run over, throw the Thermite grenades in, and run away, and you're going to get your kills just from them sitting in the points, because they're going to be wanting to take the objectives, and you're going to throw your Thermites in there, and they're going to sit in the objective anyway and be like, oh, but I'm so close to taking it, I'm so close to taking it, and then they're going to die because your Thermite grenade is going to destroy them. So you're going to want to play domination, throw your Thermite grenades at objectives, and in high traffic areas too. If you know that there's enemies there, if you're using UAVs or you're using haters and stuff, and you know that there's a lot of enemies there, don't be afraid to throw your Thermite grenades there. Now, as far as a class setup goes, you're going to want to use Danger Close so you can have 2 Thermite grenades at once. This is a no-brainer. Sometimes you can't even get a kill in hardcore with a single Thermite grenade. It's hard to get a kill with a Thermite grenade. Like I said, even in hardcore, you will get, it takes like 2 or 3 hit markers with the Thermite grenade before you actually get the kill. So if you're using 2 Thermite grenades, you're going to have a better chance, because when you actually throw a Thermite grenade, the initial blast, the very first time it hits the ground, is a lot wider, and it does more damage, and then the consecutive burn keeps going and keeps giving enemies damage. So if you have 2 of them and you hit an enemy and you damage them pretty good, you can throw a second Thermite and damage them again, and you'll have a much better luck just by killing enemies by throwing 2 Thermites at them instead of throwing 1 and then waiting for it. Just go ahead and throw 2 Thermites at all of your enemies. Don't worry about running out of ammo or anything. Like, you're gonna run out of Thermites eventually, even if you're using Scavenger, which I would recommend, although I don't use it myself. But you're going to run out of thermites, and it's going to suck, but you're going to have to get this eventually, and this is the quickest way to kill enemies, is to throw 2 thermites at enemies at a time. Don't throw one and wait. Throw both of them at your enemies, and then let them get killed by the initial blast. Don't wait for the burn to kill them. So, like I said, Scavenger, if you want it, I didn't use Scavenger just because my class setup was a little bit different. I wanted to run my HG40 and level it up at the same time because it's really good in hardcore. So my class setup was a little bit different. I didn't use Scavenger, but I did use Gung Ho, and I highly recommend that you use Gung Ho. It's basically taking the place of what Fast Hands did in previous games, where you can throw tacticals and lethals a little bit faster. Well, you can't do that in this game, but with Gung Ho, you can throw them while you're sprinting. So it's basically the same thing. You can pull out your lethal, you can pull out your thermite grenade and throw it all while running, so you don't have to slow down and wait and take out the grenade. Like, you can throw it and keep going. So that's what Gung Ho is really helpful for. That's about all I have for you in this video, guys. It's not that complicated to get your thermite kills. It's just finding the right game mode and finding the right enemies to use them on. Like, you can run into some bullshit when you're playing in hardcore. Like, people will use trophy systems. That's got to be like the most annoying thing in the whole world, because you can throw both your thermites, the trophy system will destroy them both, and you won't get even a hit marker, and that can be really annoying. But other things that I would recommend for this is just play on maps that are close quarters. If Nuketown pops up, vote that shit in like now. Vote that shit in like yesterday, because Nuketown, it's like 20 thermite kills in a single game. Easy. Just throwing the thermites across the map onto the B flag all day long. It's super easy to get this challenge done once you set your mind to it. But like I said, it is the hardest of all of the lethal challenges in the Prestige challenge set, I guess I could call it. It's the hardest lethal to get your challenges done with, just because it's so weak. You just got to play hardcore. You got to throw it out. You got to throw them on enemies that are unaware of your positioning. Make sure you're throwing 2 at a time. Don't worry about throwing one and waiting. It's not going to work. Just throw both your thermites at the same time, and you're going to have a much better time with this. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe for more daily gaming goodness. We've got a Fallout 4 video to make now, so I'm going to head out and start making that one. I don't know if it's going to be a live stream or not. It might just be a live commentary. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's all new to me. We haven't even touched Fallout on this channel yet, and I'm pretty excited, but I don't know what to go with from this point. So make sure you just subscribe so that you can get it whenever it comes out, if it's going to be a live stream, if it's going to be a live commentary or whatever that comes out at some point down the road tonight. Just make sure you subscribe so you can get it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out to get your thermite kills a little bit easier. And I'm done for now. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys in a bit.